everyone. Right, once again I am driving. This is getting exciting, I won't lie. Okay, so I am now, we're still a bit rusty, but we are now off to Swakop's. Dad and my uncle Peter have been there since this morning. We've got the Vita V out, which, as you know, I've just finished. Well, we've just finished, and that's his. Last I heard, it was going fine. Dad's got the Formula Ford there. We were due to have another Tempest Formula Ford instead, and the Vita was not meant to be used, but due to complications, we couldn't use that, unfortunately. And then I am on my way after work, off to go and off to Swakop's, offload and do all that stuff and try to settle in there. Another day. This is the biggest historic field of the year for single seaters. So quite a lot on this race, and it's, you know, it's in the championship stuff and all in the throws. We'll see what happens. But off we go to another race.
All the way through, and guys have been racing here almost since the inception 25 years ago of HSSA. What a way to start off a 25th anniversary edition of this historic single-seaters as they head down towards turn 1 for the first time. You can see it's going to be a bit of a fight of note. Jody Morrison, Roger Lewis, Rodney Green and Andrew Horn all fighting at the front end as they head down there for the first time under pressure. Horn Dog looking to try and take us into this big field of 31 cars of single-seaters going to battle, and have a look at how awesome they are. Oh, he's having to work. It's great to see Rod Green getting sideways and working that steering wheel. So a 10-lap race well underway here. 31 cars started. And we've still got a whole bunch of them out there. I don't think we've seen any retirements just yet. And they're fighting hard. Mid-pack. Also some great battles. That 38 Special is one to watch out for as well. In the hands of Michael Koenig. Always does a great job there and pilots a single-seater to perfection. Close down. triumph, if I can find it on my list here. So 1973 Cobra Formula V there of Jody Morrison. 36 in the shot there as well. Nice to see. Viantides in the Dulon. It's a Mark Merlin Formula Ford Mark 25. As I said, the 38 Special being piloted by Michael Koenig. That's the Capital Mark 1 Formula V. At one point, try and find that car there quickly.
Race 1, well, we're going to get ready now for race 2, but race 1 was great. I had an okay start. My uncle had a much better one than I. He got ahead, then he missed it into third, so I got round, and then I managed to make a little gap in first. I thought, right, we're going. And I mean, there's 10 of us, there's 10 equities right now in our class, so, and we just, the two of us, myself, my uncle and Tony, just broke away from everyone and ran away. And then the two of us had a proper good on dice. It was really cool for these old cars. And it was really going well. And then we got fouled up by the Kent cars coming through. So that was a real pity. And it sort of broke us up a bit. And then we started bunching up again. And then Tony spun off. I was in, Pete and I were fighting for first. And I got held up by lapping one of the front engine cars. But realistically, it is what it is. It's mixed racing, and we need to. And I appreciate the fact that the front engine cars are here racing with us, rather than not. So I'd rather have that problem than not, because they've been gone for so long, and there's so much effort to get them back, and now they're back, and it's happy days. Dad was going well. He was in a dice for third place when Ben slowed up in front of him, and Dad had to go off, avoiding him, and he spun and then dropped back down the field, but managed to race it back up to 5th place. So we're all going to get ready for race 2 now, and we see what the outcome is.
Let's go out. 10 laps of action coming away as they head towards 1 and 2. And as we've seen in the past, with 31 cars on track, it's going to be a busy day here to finish up the last 10 laps, particularly for Matt Nash if he wants a double victory. Michael Koenig in there with Des Hillary, already starting to put the pressure onto him as they come through there. The 50 car as well coming through there too. Nice start out of that mid-pack. Watch out for the two big specials at the back there, Spider and Hedgehog, the MG specials, but it's Matt Nash who leads out into turn 1, and he continues to lead into turn 4. Pressure coming from Paul Gerber. So still some action to happen out there. Michael Koenig in at number 38. We've got a new leader heading towards turn 4, number 70, Paul Gerber. Where is Nash? 151 should be Alan Koenig. I'm looking for Matt Nash in the 51 car. I don't see him. 72 spinning out there is Peter Koenig. So Pete Koenig unfortunately getting it all wrong down at turn 2. Eventually gets back on track though. Loses about 5 or 6 places by the looks of it there. 5. He's going to get 2 out of 2 here in the single-seaters. And he wins the overall for the 25th anniversary for HSSA.
is now Sunday after the race. The day's all done. It's actually a decent day all around. Race 1 was brilliant for us, not so nice for Dad. Dad had a great race too, though, and he finished 4th overall, which was fantastic. And he set the fastest lap of the race in the first heat, so it was even better. Pete, Tony, myself again broke away from the air-cooled field, and we just got on with our own race. The three of us were fighting for the lead. We were in one big heap, dicing, and on lap 3, exiting the last corner, I felt the engine tighten up on my car, so I pulled off and stopped. And then later on, my uncle made a mistake and fell off. So Tony won, he raced 2. My uncle came second, and then the rest of the field, obviously. So actually, pity about the engine braking, but that is part of racing. Rest of it was a decent, great day out. Loved having the front engine cars back, the 5000s there, that little Austin. I love that thing. I loved having all those cars back and around, and the sports cars. It's fantastic. So now we see on to the next project.